So this is the impact of the fire. Obviously, you can see the damage. This is with me, in the image. So, there might be, some evidence. I was living across the street. Basically, the fire could have killed everyone. Torched up this whole place. All of it dry climate, just so much weeds. Just torched all these houses up. The police officer was able to get in here just as soon as the fire started, within like maybe 2 to 5 minutes, and then followed by the fire department, which came within like maybe let's say like followed by like maybe 2 minutes after that 7 or 6 disparate. I saw 0 ambulances unless they were from here to that angle all the way down there, but I didn't see it. So I didn't see anything down there, but there was a possibility of them being up there. Another thing you can see, the cars are going in and out. They are not following traffic signals, which is like, the cross stops of stopping within like maybe 5 seconds and then going within a zoom. So like kind of zoom is a protocol for like tar and pavement. It's so you don't wreck your tread and your tires. And you go at a maintained speed. They don't know how to do that. The drive shaft is all fundamentally flawed here, especially with the road. It's paved and then sloped, so it's killing all these axles and then disc brakes and things like that. It's going to cost like so much money, like $13,000 per car. But basically, this is the fire. If an ambulance went up and down here, not an ambulance, a fire truck, it would crash within like 8 to 13 times. The spokes on the fire truck would no longer work. Some might like presume it's 26 like cycles or whatever game. They might think the shred of the tire works. Fire truck discs work the same exact way. So basically, this is the impact of the fire. I mean, it has ADT. Obviously, didn't have maybe carbon monoxide alarms, so I'm not sure. But yeah, this whole place could have caught in flames. It's insane. Torched. The top of the roof over there, like next to the chimney, was torched basically. So unfortunately, that's what there was. The police officer definitely saved lives who came in here and was able to put out the fire along with the fire department. So yeah, congratulations to them. Actually, no ambulance whatsoever that I saw for the whole hour or 2 hours that it was going on, even with the live stream. I saw nothing. So apparently no one got smoke inundated, but I see a different story, if a child, breathing in intoxication, within, let's say like maybe a mile, or let's say, it's asbestos pipes, AC right up there. The sign says AC up there. I left him a message, gave him a call to check out how that works, but no reply yet. So obviously some problems, unless there's electrical grid problems. This hasn't been addressed yet, which is the power grid for this house here. I'm not sure if that needs maintenance or not. I'm not entirely sure. So that's what I see. It's one hedge. Looks like there's one hedge right here. No plum trees there, but too many connected wires for the house and things like that. There's a plum tree right here. It's treading. And then obviously, these lines look a little bit newer. These lines going straight through the tree here hasn't been trimmed. Could have been a natural disaster almost through the heat. The heat was like 85 degrees. I was just doing a paper proposal for my animal behavior class, right? For observing bees. So I was observing bees in the backyard there when, like an hour or two later after lunch, this thing just caught on fire. And I was like, wow, what is that smoke? Hear an ambulance. I was like, are they going to arrest me? Like somebody swatted me the other day. And I was like, wow, not great. Then I see, the place literally caught in flames. A police officer ran in there. He knocked on the door, obviously, tried to get in there. And then I guess the guy in there woke up, and then he came out of here. And then the fire department came here. So then the EMT, I guess, never came. So they all took off. So that's the end of the story, I suppose. Insurance adjuster came in, a recorder came in talked. I was sitting over there, and he came in and talked to me just about the issues. If I saw anything, I told him about the live stream, which wasn't up yet. But basically, it was up like within a day or so. My live, apparently, it wasn't showing up in my feed, which seemed kind of important. You know, if it was an electrical fire, all these houses could have caught on fire if there was electrical surge. Look at that right there. Yeah, so like, you know, whoever is, you know, moderating, I'm not sure if their phone got hijacked or basically what is it? They got a person for life. So I'm just joking. Like maybe it's a scam, maybe it's something else, maybe it's a hijacking or something. But this is what I see. You know, the guy inside came to my house and grabbed some water, used the toilet. Just kind of crazy. I mean, in the backyards here, you can see coyotes sometimes and cats. You just got to be careful of the literal coyotes because they could eat a child, right? Super dangerous. There's a school, you know, not too long away from here, but basically, what is it? It's super dangerous. Lit. I mean, just lit on fire. Basically, no assistance needed. All of this just gone for ages. Tree after 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 tree, just all gone, wiped from the earth. All these houses gone. They're all $1 million houses. So you got to ask yourself, you know, is that what you want? So, you know, I'm not sure, like, what would you say? Like the green barrel is like backwards, or like the blue barrel is backwards. Yeah, the impromptu stops. You don't know how to speak languages, right? Like it's apparently going to stop. So, yeah. I mean, that's whoever, you know, I have to back up the claim because, and the court of the hospital workers who never show up, they consider me retarded. So basically, yeah, look at all this. This is asbestos. It could, you know, get into kids' lungs and whatever little game you want to play. But basically, you know, the effective side of the story, you know, I say it flat, you know, basically, you know, all of this could have caught on fire. All of these $1 million homes caught on fire in San Diego, California. So, not too impressed with how things went. I mean, the fire hydrants, they came, right? Like it was like 6 of them. That was an important thing. So like the whole place didn't catch on fire and just kill everyone, right? I was packing a bag, obviously, to get out of here. Make sure I didn't die, obviously. But I was right over here, and I was basically, oh, look at grape juice right there for whoever wants it. You know, I was basically, you know, recording on one of these slide barrels here. Just, you know, pointing it right there, and that was recording. Obviously, you know, I was trying to open this juice right here on the cement, like so, you know, on the cement there. But no go, it didn't open. It was actually classed or closed. So, you know, I have some sommelier training. So basically, yeah, that's what it is. Gosh, a lot of problems here. A lot of problems with this little area. But, you know, that's an update on the fire situation, or the X-Fire, obviously. It is one of the most obscure situations, apparently, I've ever seen. And I've seen a lot. So, yeah, that's what it is. And then shout out, you know, to whoever is, you know, listening or hearing. Basically, you know, housing is a complete need in San Diego, especially the heat. FEMA is about to announce, or is trying to announce, I'm not sure if it passed yet, but they're trying to basically make sure the housing, or not the housing, the heat is a literal FEMA-related issue. So it's considered a natural disaster. So I'm not sure if it's going to pass or did pass or not. So kind of interesting, you know. I mean, people used to hate FEMA, right? Like, cut up the ID. You know, you didn't give me any money for my house. I blew up in a tornado. I don't got nothing in my name. So, you know, that's the story I see in the news, at least. So this was, you know, the Genuine story. Fire starters all over the place, as usual. Like the cardboard wood, obviously very popular here. The engines that go out and do nothing. Hello, hi. So, I mean, basically, this is the gist of it. Basically, it says genuine as you get. I mean, there's some cleaner houses, obviously, much more cleaner kept, right? But then there's a lot of brush, vegetation, and sometimes like hay-like material. So obviously, and then the loud cars that, you know, that need to be here, obviously. smokers, right? Because basically, you know, that's what that is. So basically, yeah, enjoy the story while it's there. Oh, who's gonna take the champagne and put it in the barrel there? Obviously, the blue barrel. Oh, hello, hi. All right, so yeah, that's the gist of the story here. So basically, you know, this is San Diego, California. You know, I'm just signing off here. You know, this I just started a marketing company / journalism company, like literally a week and a half ago. I Love NYPD LLC, obviously registered for California, LLC formed actually, waiting to pass the FinCEN. So yeah, this is this news outlet, and then also doing business as, haven't filed yet officially, and you know, working on it, but streaming M2I Logistics. So basically, yeah, this is the gist of the fire situation across the street from my house. You know, so basically, you know, this is a fire starter. Bad habits as well. So yeah, signing off. Yeah.